You know these Fulani militants that keep on killing the Nigerians, right? Just pew-pewing them. You know what I'm like where you guys are concerned? You're like the Fulani militants, right? But I'm like a person that the Fulani militants meet in a mall in Abuja, in Nigeria, or in Lagos, like somewhere, not in a village, right? But I'm like somewhere in Jafela in the mall. And these people, seeing as I get it, they're regular human beings, even though they are very terroristic, even though they're very ghostly, they're not exactly Freddy Krueger, who you only see as a nightmare on Elm Street. You see them every so often, ko garaging out here pouring gas. Lababona ko di molong out here doing grocery shopping, mamela, pushing a trolley enang de bana ka mahari. Because the dude has the brazen audacity to dare be a dad. So imagine me as like one of them villagers back in Nigeria, but I just happen to find myself go Lagos in a mall. And I'm there like, I don't know, but maybe like peace job. That's why I look ding. But like I'm beautiful, I'm tall, I look like a model. Listen, my skin is sparkling. I'm looking really gorgeous. And since on that day I'm looking for a job, I'm looking really presentable king khasepa. And herein lies a little kinsery of a Fulani militant walking in, but like seeing as he's walking into a mall, he's walking in there, trusting that he's gonna blend in like everybody else. After all, he's not exactly Freddy Krueger like Nightmare on Elm Street, even though he's just as horrific. And then he sees me walking up and down in the mall, and then he thinks that, oh, she's pretty. Abang shell. And then I say, no, thank you. And then in himself, nobody says no to me. You don't know who I am. I be out here killing some villagers all up in these streets. Like, listen. And you keep saying no thanks. You then go home to your village and you sleep on a mat on the floor. The next day you're back at the mall again, looking for a job. Listen, you done traveled all the way to Lagos just for that. Okay. And the second day, he then pins you in some conspicuous corner komolong. And some, listen, I saw you here yesterday. Why don't you give me a chance? And as he's busy telling you, give me a chance, Abaho his little piece on the side, because I mean, like, he's a gangster, but he can't be like flailing any of that. Komolong. And then he starts to tell you, like, flat out, well, you don't know who I am. And then you're like, oh, snap, like, what? No. And then you scream. And because you screamed at the mall, he then runs away. Lo and behold, 3 days later, this here monster, you're in a village, and then and they start shooting. And they start shooting. And then he recognizes you. And then he's like, yeah, iblening because as I'm one koma. Lights out, pa. That's what all these men are like. Marabang she. Yeah, yo. That's like